Hi, my name is Sonia Gorski. I did Case 2 for GNR Garden Care. To give you a little bit of background on this company, it was founded in 1986 by Rick and Gloria Ash. It started as a small community, family-oriented business which provided just a few products for lawn and garden care. It then expanded into having a landscaping service as well as a new service called Big Rick's Lawn and Garden Care, which basically was the treatment and eradication of lawn and garden pests. This new venture of Rick's has been very successful. However, some recent unfortunate events have caused him to have an ethical dilemma. These incidents include a customer's dog dying a few days after a service was performed. The second is a neighbor of a customer's well was actually tainted, allegedly by the chemicals used during the service. This resulted in a large lawsuit, which Big Rick's was found innocent for. However, he's still faced with an ethical dilemma because he doesn't want this jeopardizing his reputation or his company's reputation. So his wife Gloria is trying to convince him to keep this part of the company while he is contemplating whether or not to just end it now while he's ahead. So ethical dilemma is basically a situation that occurs when a person's values are in conflict, making it unclear whether a particular decision is the right thing to do. Basically, when making an ethical decision, you need to go through a process of 3 steps. One is to ask for the 4 questions. Number 2 is create actions for those options. And number 3 is conduct ethical tests. 4 questions you want to ask yourself is, who will I hurt and how badly? Who will benefit and how much? What do I owe others? And what do others owe me? Creating options for actions, you can take 2 views: a distributive view, which is an ethical overview, which involves thinking of problem solving as a win-lose situation, or an integrative view, which thinks is problem solving, considering everybody in the situation that's involved. Then once you have those actions, you can take them to 4 different tests. One is the utilitarian, which is this the best for everybody? The second is universalism, which is, would the world be a good place if everybody was doing what I'm doing? Number 3 is the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Number 4 is the billboard principle, which is basically what I want my actions and decisions to be pasted up on a billboard. So some pros for keeping Big Rick's, which Gloria is trying to convince him to do, is it does provide a very needed in demand service for the community. It is very profitable. The company is very well sewn together, has taken all necessary precautions in providing the services. Some options that she could give him are researching to find better methods of pest control, such as organic or less hazardous chemicals. The second is to spend more time educating both the community and consumers about the safety and aftercare of the services. Some things that Rick is looking at for letting go of this venture of his is the legal fees could surpass the profits if more incidents do occur. He doesn't want a bad reputation either for him or for the other areas of the business, and there is always the possible potential for more problems. And basically, the third question kind of revolved around just because a company is following the law, does that mean they're ethical? Does that make them reputable? And it got into the buyer beware issue. And basically, especially for a small business, I like the quote, just because it's legal doesn't mean it's right. In order for a small business to have a long-term success, they must do more than just obey the law. They must act ethically in all areas of the business, from employees to suppliers to consumers. And many companies do not hold high ethical standards, and they are usually short-lived. So the term buyer beware definitely comes from this, because people are always concerned just for number 1 profits. And some advice I would give you is research companies before making purchases, especially large purchases, to ensure that the company is reputable. And sometimes they do have code of ethics and ethical standards posted on websites or news articles that you can research as well. So thank you very much. Hope you are doing great in this class. Have a good week.